We are back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with AJ Russell with Matson Alarm of Tennessee. And AJ, I'm so excited to be here because smart home technology is so important right now, and it really changes the way someone lives in a home.
It is, and it's growing tremendously. So I think the common statistic right now is that the industry has grown by tenfold over the last 3 years, and then they're talking about that quadrupling over the next 5 years.
Well, when you hear about smart home technology, it first started with security, but now it's expanded to just about every single appliance, light, everything in your house can be smart.
That's correct. I mean, you can go from a coffee maker to a TV to speakers in a kitchen or to automated shades. There's so many different options when it comes to smart home technology.
So when you consult with a homeowner, how does that process work?
So there's a lot of variables, and obviously there's so many different products and so much else you can buy. It kind of starts with the client's wants and needs and how they really live in the house. Everybody lives in their house a little bit differently. Some things are more important than others. Some are really big music people, some are really big TV people. And so really it's keying in on what is most important to that homeowner and how they live their daily lives in their space.
So tell me what you did for this homeowner.
So this homeowner obviously has a very elegant place, right? And anymore, when it comes to technology, there's people that love to show off their technology, and there's people that love their technology to be hidden. Back in the day, we had the big wooden TVs, right? And they were actually a furniture piece in the living room. Now we're getting away from such of those things, and we're actually making the appliances inside the furniture to be only seen when they're being used and then be put away so you don't notice them when they're not being used.
So this beautiful piece behind us looks like a piece of furniture, but the television is hidden in it.
Correct. And that's what's kind of cool, right? So you have this really gorgeous place with this awesome artwork, right? And the last thing you want to do is muck it up with a TV. And so we took this nice furniture, we put the TV inside of it, and it comes up when we go to use it, and it folds back down when we're done.
AJ, so this sounds like this was a custom piece, and you worked with the furniture company to create this.
Correct. When you've got a place with the aesthetics the way that this place is, they have a style and they want something that matches that. So we work with their furniture builder to add our smarts inside of it to make it actually go up and down.
It's amazing what you can do now with technology when you put the right people together.
It is, and there's so much that can be done, right? And that's where the wants and the needs kind of have to start sussing their way out.
And so this house has a lot of other things, such as the shades and the lighting are all smart as well.
Correct, which can also be hooked up to the atomic clock. So based on the time of day, based on how long before sunset is or after sunrise is, the shades will automatically go down or automatically come up.
So what's interesting to me when you go to a home is, what people like and what they don't like. So smart home technology is much like design. Right?
Absolutely. And we deal with a lot of designers because designers obviously like to see things a certain way, and every single one of them is just a little bit different. And so it's always this fine balance between functional and design.
And a really important thing for people to remember, AJ, is I've heard a lot of people over the years try to do smart home technology themselves, and they keep adding these different things, like they add a light, they add a security system, and that just keeps dragging their internet down.
Correct.
But if you use someone like yourself, you're going to put them on a hub, and it's going to go through one system.
Yes, and one of the things that we do for that is wireless technology today isn't great. It's an amazing thing, but it also, when you start adding a lot of devices to that wireless system, it'll start to bog down the system completely. So what we do is anytime that there's an actual physical plug on a device, we actually plug it in so that we can relieve the wireless of some of that traffic.
AJ, another big thing that's important and another reason why you want to go through a company like yourself is the security of your smart system.
Correct. With a professionally installed home automation system, you are getting that secure connection. More so these days than any, cybersecurity is becoming such a big thing, from phones to tablets to your Wi-Fi. Anything that's really plugged into the network has a vulnerability, right? And so when you're utilizing professional products that are utilizing secure servers and stuff like that and just aren't going out, it is a much safer option.
AJ, it was so nice to be here with you today. It's so much fun to learn what can be customized in a home.
Yeah, and and that's the great part about using a custom integrator. We really sit down with the homeowner before they do a big remodel or before they build, and we go through those wants and those needs, and we make sure they're all met. And even if maybe some of the things aren't important today, but they are tomorrow, we can pre-wire or get things ready for maybe tomorrow's need or want.
Well, and that's an important point, because if you're getting ready to remodel and you're getting ready to build, and you know that smart home technology is going to be an important component of the changes that you plan on making in your home or creating in your home, it's smart to call someone like you first.
There's so many different options when it comes to smart homes and smart home technologies and things that we can add. And sometimes everybody's under the misconception these days that everything's wireless. You can just plug in whatever you want, wherever you want. In some cases that's true, but in most cases it's not. And it's very difficult and oftentimes to get wires to places where they weren't originally wired for.
All right, well, thank you so much, AJ. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
We'll be back with more My Southern Home in just a moment.